Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new installment of the Macombmetalcore podcast. It's been a while. I know. I'm really bad at putting out content. I'm working on it. I'm trying my hardest. I've been really busy lately. I know I say that every time, but it holds true every single time. I'm trying to put out more content, trying to be more creative. I've got playlists now. If you head to my Instagram or my TikTok, it'll take you right to my link tree where you're able to listen to my playlist of the week. It's updated every single Friday. It'll be updated Friday about the time this video rolls around. I'm very sorry about the lack of content. I'm trying, but there's a lot of good content that I'm very, very excited about, that I'm very excited to have, and I'm very, very excited to talk about. This is one, like this video I'm about to do, is one that I've been itching for however many years, for 7 years, to finally talk about a brand new song. And I'm so pumped that I get to bring you a brand new Avenged Sevenfold song right here, right now. And I get to talk about this song and talk about what I think about it. I've heard a lot of different things about it. I'm not going to get into what I think right now. I'll save that for the end. But Avenged Sevenfold dropped their brand new song. It's called Nobody. And they've got a brand new album called Life is But a Dream coming out June 2nd of this year. And I am so excited. If you watched my last video on Avenged Sevenfold, ranking Avenged Sevenfold albums, then you'll know just how much Avenged Sevenfold means to me. And just how much I love them as a band. And how they're like the band that kind of took me from, I don't really know like what my kind of music is, to like, this is my music. And Avenged Sevenfold was that band. So whenever Avenged Sevenfold is in the news, new show, new tour, new festival, new album, new song, you can bet your sweet bippy that I'm right there. I joined a Discord trying to hear about a leak for this. I've never been on Discord in my life. And so that's how much they mean to me. I haven't been able to talk about this yet. I actually just got back from Memphis a couple days ago. And by a couple days ago, I mean like 24 hours ago. And so I couldn't do it the same day it dropped, which I was sad, but I'd rather do it in my home right here. And I'd rather give you guys the full studio, I guess, like the makeshift studio experience that my viewers deserve. And so without further ado, let's get into Avenged Sevenfold, Nobody. Sinister rips this song. There's a solo at the end. I think Sinister Gates makes this song as good as it is. Now, Sinister Gates has always been definitely one of my favorite guitar players in the world, and I think that in this song he proves he's obviously not only one of my favorites, but he is one of the greatest guitar players in the world. The guitar work he does in this song and in this solo are insane, and I love that opening riff. I love, like, I don't even know, like, the correct term. I'm more of a listen to music kind of guy, not play it. But the way that he makes the guitar sound in that opening, like, in the opening, what's the word? In the opening sequence of this song, it sets the tone for the whole thing. You know it's going to be dark, experimental, weird, fun, and very instrumental, and that's exactly what it is. The guitar work is just absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Sinister. M Shadows has one of the most distinctive voices in the world. As soon as you hear his voice, you know it's a Sevenfold track. If you guys don't remember, they're supposed to go on tour. I want to say it was 18 or 19 with 3 Days Grace and Prophets of Rage, but Shadows heard his voice. And now, I haven't heard him sing since then, obviously, but in my opinion, you can kind of tell that he doesn't have the exact same voice as he did, which obviously, it's one thing that really upsets me is when people talk about like bands like, oh, they changed their sound or whatever. Like, yes, bands change their sound. They talk about it with Architects all the time. People don't like new Architects. They're growing up. Like, you don't listen to the same thing for 20 years. You change. We all change. And I think Shadow still has the same voice. It just doesn't sound as I'm trying to think of the word. I guess like just as M Shadowsy. But it's still a beautiful voice, great voice. He fits Avenged Sevenfold perfectly, and I love him dearly for it. That guitar, man. That's why I love this band, dude. I really love the muffled voice. I really love the muffled vocals in this too. It just adds to the darkness. This is the best part. This is what makes this song. I love this riff, and I love everything about what's about to happen. Right there is, as soon as they play this song live, I think that my neck's gonna break. That opening riff is just awesome. It sets the tone. Yeah. Listen to the guitar, man. And the trumpets, dude. Shout out Brooks Wackerman. Got the whole orchestra going, dude. The thing I love about this song, too, is it's not just your normal bass, guitar, drums, vocals. It's a whole orchestra, and I think that adds to it. it just makes it more Avenged Sevenfoldy, and that's like another reason that I love them. They just always do the most. This is where Sinister proves himself as one of the greatest guitar players on this earth. Oh, I messed it up. Like a little cello or something going, violin, whatever you want to call it. That's Avenged Sevenfold's brand new lead single off their brand new album, Life's But a Dream. Nobody. And in my opinion, nobody can hate this song. I love this track. I love it. The one thing, or I guess there's two things. The two things that I will say, like, I'm trying to think of the way to word it. It's not that I don't like, but like I prefer if it was better. Yeah. The two things I don't like, but I would prefer if they were better, is I wish that Shadow's voice didn't sound so like raspy-ish. He sounds fine. He sounds like M Shadows, but it kind of rubs me the wrong way. It just doesn't sound the same as old Avenged Sevenfold, but it's at the end of the day, Avenged Sevenfold is Avenged Sevenfold. And if M Shadows is singing, I love it. I don't care if he's 90 years old and can barely talk. If M Shadows is singing a track, you know I'm going to love it. And the second thing is, at the end, I feel like they have that nasty guitar solo, a shout out to Sinister Gates, and then it kind of just ends. Like, all that, and then just fades away, and the song's over. I thought maybe, like, one more chorus would be cool, but this song's very experimental for that reason. This album's their first album since The Stage, which came out in 2016, and so they've had a long time to work up exactly what they wanted to do. And I personally love the track. I'd give it 8.7 out of 10. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and Instagram, I guess on social media, I should say, and people I've talked to, my dad, my cousin, and they're not really fans of it. Now, I can definitely understand why, like, maybe it's not your favorite, but at the end of the day, a Sevenfold track's a Sevenfold track. I guess it's not as good as, I think Nightmare was the lead single off Nightmare, probably, I'm guessing. I guess it ain't as good as that for a lead single, but it's a great track. It's very experimental, and if you don't like the new Avenged Sevenfold, then, like, nobody's forcing you to listen to it. I just don't really understand all the hate. I saw somebody saying it's not mixed right. Like, what? Like, do you not hear that? Do you not hear the guitar solo? Do you not hear the orchestra in the back? And then, shout out to Brooks Wackerman. I really like the drums in this. I saw somebody on Twitter say they didn't like the drums. I was like, Brooks Wackerman sounds phenomenal always. And I think that Avenged Sevenfold stamps themselves as one of the most influential metal bands of the 2000s. I mean, like, they already are, and at this point, it's just signed, sealed, and delivered, and they're just proving it day in and day out. This album's gonna rip. It's my most anticipated album of 2023, and it's not. I can't think of a close second. I've been waiting for this for 7 years. I've been thinking about a new Avenged Sevenfold album. Win. I've been thinking about seeing them live. Win. And I'm getting them both in the span of about, well, it all happens in 2 months, but in the span, or in May. From the day I see them to the day the album comes out, I think it's like 13 days. So I'm going to get the two things I need most in my life, an Avenged Sevenfold live show and an Avenged Sevenfold album in the span of 13 days. I'm so excited to see them in Daytona at Welcome to Rockville. If you're going to be at Welcome to Rockville and you want to come say what up, be more than happy to say what up. I love my fans. But I love this track. Avenged Sevenfold proves himself. And this album's going to rip. I'm telling you now, I'm going to be incredibly biased in my end of the year album list. So this is probably going to be number one. Doesn't matter if it's awful. It's Avenged Sevenfold. I'm going to love it. But yeah, so that's all. Check out my other videos. If you're new here, always remember, I use my SeatGeek code, Macombmetalcore, for $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more on SeatGeek. And then use my code KEEGAN for $5 off tickets to Upheaval Festival in Grand Rapids, Michigan, to see the names such as Hailstorm, Falling in Reverse, Lamb of God, Ice Nine Kills, We Came as Romans, Suicide Silence, and a ton more. And yeah, I thank you guys for listening. And I've got a lot more content I have in the back of my head that I'm going to love to talk about. And I've got some listening to do. A brand new Gideon album and a brand new Invent Animate album came out. So probably going to be doing an episode on each of those in this coming week. So be prepared for those. And I'll see you guys soon. KEEGAN out.